Today we're going to deal with the topic that is work study. This is the scientific technique which was given by F.W. Taylor. Previously we have focused on 5 technique. Do check that video, and this is the continuation with the F.W. Taylor scientific management technique. So let's get started. This is my introduction. This is Shalini Khatwani. I am an MBA in the field of finance and marketing from Sri Shankaracharya Group of Institution, Bhilai, Chhattisgarh. Previously was working with the Kalinga University as an assistant professor in management, commerce department, location Narayanpur, Chhattisgarh, and currently preparing for UGC NET management. So students, in previous video we have focused on 5 techniques. Okay, first we focus on functional foremanship. Functional foremanship. Second, we focus on mental revolution. Third, we focus on differential piece wage rate. Wage rate or wage system. Fourth, we focus on simplification of work. Fifth, we focus on standardization of work. Now today we're going to deal with work study. Okay, see what is actually work study. Work study refers to systematic and detailed analysis of work. See, when F.W. Taylor entered Midville Steel Plant, okay, he saw lots of problems and issues. Of course, that's why he brought up principles and technique of scientific management. He said it's very important to use science in the factory and analyze the work properly by systematic observation. And he said work study is very, very important. Factory managers were not doing work study. They were not analyzing the standard time. They were not analyzing the method of performing the job. They were not analyzing the rest interval that should be given to the workers. They were not analyzing the unproductive movements or motions. Okay, so basically by work study, factory manager can predict. Okay, it's like in planning we have studied in management what to do, when to do, how to do, and by whom is to be done in the best and cheapest way. So here, same here in work study, factory manager should analyze the standard time by time study. He should analyze the systematic method, okay, scientific method for performing the job, which will enhance the productivity, profitability, reduce the fatigue, increase the efficiency and effectiveness of the worker. That will come in method study. Okay, then rest interval should be given to the worker. He said after a certain period of time workers get exhausted after working for 11 hours, 12 hours, repetitive works. Okay, same work they are doing again and again. So what happened after a certain period of time, they lose their productivity or efficiency. So to enhance the efficiency, they should be given rest interval. Okay, they should be given a healthy environment where there will be some recreational activity in which they boost up the productivity and efficiency. Motion study, he said it's important to analyze the unproductive motions or moments. Okay, the moments which are not contributing towards production of goods. Okay, and he said it's very important to frame a system, frame a plant or factory or structure in which unproductive movements should be minimized. Okay, so this is the briefing of work study. Basically in work study we're going to study 4 factors, students. Just remember: time study, motion study, method study, and fatigue study. So let's start with this is the diagrammatical representation of work study, method study, and time study. Time study comes in work measurement. So let's start with the object. What is the object or purpose of work study? Okay, to standardize the method of doing the job. F.W. Taylor said it's very important to standardize the method of doing job by method study. Through method study, factory manager can standardize the method. Standardize refers to we have studied in standardization of work. Standardization refers to standardization of raw materials, standardization of tools, standardization of method, standardization of temperature or and climatic condition which is required for converting raw into finished. Everything should be standardized. Okay, see, for making example steel, for making iron, there is a standardized process, there is standardized temperature, standardized raw material. So standardization refers to rules, protocols which are framed or fixed by the factory manager to minimize the unit cost of production. He said it's important to minimize the cost of production. Cost of production can be reduced by eliminating unproductive movement, enhancing the production. Production can be enhanced by method study, time study, fatigue study. To determine the standard time by time study, standardized time can be analyzed by factory manager. To minimize material movement by motion study, the unnecessary movements of material or workers can be minimized. Okay, to eliminate unnecessary human movement by motion study, unnecessary human movement can be eliminated. To utilize facilities such as man, machine, material most effectively. He said it's very important to utilize these resources effectively. Now, what are the advantages? What were the advantages or benefit of work study? Work study ensures high productivity. See, if the workers are given rest intervals, okay, if the workers are given instruction regarding method study and they are given instruction regarding this is the time you have to perform the job, what will happen? They will be productive. Okay, and eliminating unproductive moments. So what will happen? The productivity will be enhanced, profitability will be enhanced, and the organization can achieve its vision. Better working condition with less fatigue by fatigue study. By fatigue study, factory manager can increase the or utilize the, I would say, resources properly and create a good working environment with less fatigue, less tiredness. Okay, uniform production flow. If the workers are given proper rest interval, there will be a good production flow. Okay, job satisfaction. Workers will be satisfied. There will be job satisfaction for workers because they are given a good environment. Okay, they are given rest interval properly. And job security, there will be high job security, okay, to the workers because they are also productive. They are also giving outcome to the organization because they are given rest interval, so that enhances the productivity. Okay, efficiency, quality product to the consumer. The outcome, okay, or the product which will be given to the consumer will be of quality one because the production is going smoothly, workers are productive, there is a standardized method, there is a standardized time for completion of the product. So what will happen? The quality outcome will be given to the consumer. Harmonious employer and employee relation by proper fatigue study, giving rest interval to the workers, framing method study, eliminating unproductive movements. There is a harmonious relation between employer and employee. Okay, now work study comprises of 4 factors, students. Remember, time study, motion study, fatigue study, method study. Now let's deal with, see, this is time study. Time study is a work measurement technique. We have in previous slide we have seen. Okay, time study is a work measurement technique for recording times and rate of working for the elements of a specific job carried out under specific condition and for analyzing the data so as to obtain the defined level of performance. Okay, see, it's a work measurement technique for recording the times and rate of working. See, by time study, factory manager analyzed how much time the average worker is taking for completion of a job. Okay, and he records that, and rate of working for the element of a specific job. Okay, it is done for a specific job carried out under specific condition. Okay, under specific condition time study is taking place, and for analyzing the data, they obtain the data that this average worker is I would say converting raw into finish in this much period of time. So every data is mentioned there. Okay, it describes the conventional means average time taken to complete a well defined job. Time regulating devices are used, various devices are used to record the standard time. Now what is the object of time study? Why time study is implemented by F.W. Taylor in work study. What was the reason? To determine the number of workers. See, by time study, what happens? Factory manager analyze how many number of workers they require. Okay, for example, if there are 10 workers, okay, and they are completing if there are 10 workers, they are completing the job in, for example, 24 hours. And if there are 5 workers, they are completing the job in, for example, 48 hours. So after analyzing the time only, they can analyze the number of workers they require, okay, to employ. See, if there are more workers, there will be less time. If there is less worker, more time. So according to the number of workers, according to the time required for converting raw into finish, the number of employees are recruited, okay, or employed. To frame suitable incentive, they also analyze how will be the incentive scheme for the labor, and that determines the labor cost, pay, wage. For example, it was observed that the standard time taken to produce one box is 10 minutes. Now these are the equipments that I use in time study. Okay, stopwatch, mechanical stopwatch, electrical stopwatch, scales are used, decimal minutes, decimal hour, video cameras in factories. Now let's deal with the method study. Okay, method study enables the industrial engineers to subject each operation to systematic analysis. The main purpose of method study is to eliminate the unnecessary operation and to achieve the best method of performing the operations. Okay, this study is conducted to know the best method of doing a particular job which involves minimum time. See, basically by method study, what the factory manager is trying to analyze, he is trying to analyze that I should select the best method which will eliminate the cost, which will reduce the wastage, which will enhance the productivity, which will reduce I would say laborers or workers fatigue, enhance their efficiency, productivity. Okay, basically by method study, factory manager analyze, okay, that the I would say operation should be taking place in a certain step. For example, for making cement, there is a systematic method. Okay, this method has been implemented by observation, simulation, and after I would say analyzing detailed, okay, in detail they have analyzed one by one this step should be moving on. Okay, so basically these steps have been framed to eliminate unnecessary moments as well as eliminate wastage, eliminate costs, increase efficiency. Now best method of doing a job which involves minimum time, the job which involves minimum time, okay, not making fatigue. See, what happens, method should be such which makes the worker, okay, more efficient. They feel more connected to the work. Okay, if that work is not so interesting, or method of converting that raw is not so interesting, or that's lethargious, what will happen after a certain period of time? There is a fatigue, okay, tiredness to the worker. So method should be such, okay, used by the factory which enhance the workers productivity and efficiency. Okay, they should not move on. That's why many organizations do job rotation. Why? What happens to job rotation? This is also somewhat method study, I would say. By job rotation, like employee from HR department is rotated to finance, and after finance he is rotated to marketing. What happens? He doesn't feel fatigue. Okay, he learns something new in different departments, and he gets developed. All round development takes place in the mind of the worker or that employee. So basically by different techniques, workers fatigue or letharginess is removed in factories or in company, increases productivity. Method should be such for converting raw into finish, should be productive, should enhance the productivity. Okay, it helps in reducing distance traveled by material. Okay, method study should be such, okay, which reduces the travel by material and bringing improvement in handling, transporting, inspection, storage of raw material. Okay, see, methods that method of converting raw into finish should be such which reduces the travel of material, improves in handling the material, storage of the material, cost related to storage, carrying cost or storage cost should be minimum. Okay, now method study scopes lies in improving work methods through process and operation analysis, manufacturing operations and the sequence. What should be the sequence of completion of raw into finish? Okay, one by one, the systematic process of converting raw into finish. Okay, sequence: workmen, material required, tools, gauge, layouts of physical facilities, workstation design, movement of men, material handling, work environment. What is the work environment? That also comes in method study. Okay, now object: what is the object of method study? Improve layout, design of the factory. See, basically the main object of method study is to improve the layout of the factory. Okay, design of the factory, simplify tasks, work or job or task that is assigned to the worker should be simplified, should not be complex. There should be no confusion or chaos in the mind of the workers while performing the job. It should be very simple. To improve the flow of work, if there is a proper method study, okay, one by one steps is given to the worker, instruction is given to the worker, and it's very simplified, not complex, so there will be a smooth flow of work. Okay, to get better quality, the main object of method study is to improve the quality of the product. Effective material handling, method study also focuses that material handling, material storage or material movement should be done properly. Okay, wastage or I would say ineffective utilization of material should not be taking place, because material is very very important. Without raw material, final product or finished product cannot be made. To improve the proper utilization of resources, method study also focuses that man, machine, material should be utilized, funds should be utilized properly. Okay, wastage should be minimized to get maximum output. Okay, it also focuses that the output should be maximized. Waste reduction, there should be reduction in the waste. Okay, now fatigue study. Okay, see, simple language I would like to explain. After a certain period of time, okay, after, like, for example, for taking example from the student point of view, if I'm studying for 12 hours, 13 hours or 14 hours, what happens? There is a fatigue. Okay, we get tired, we get bored after studying same subjects or same topic. Okay, that's why mostly I used to switch from one topic to another after 1 hour or half an hour in my MBA days. So basically fatigue study, after a certain period of time workers also get tired. Okay, there is emergence of fatigue. So to reduce fatigue, FW Taylor said it's important for factory manager to analyze the fatigue, to give them the rest interval. So what happens if they are given rest intervals? There is enhancement of the productivity and reduction in the wastage. So fatigue study is very very important to implement in any factory you take. Okay, whether it's a small scale, large scale, mid scale, any factory. So let's start. A person is bound to feel tired physically and mentally if he or she doesn't get rest while working. Okay, getting rest interval will increase the working capacity and productivity of an employee if the workers or employees are given rest intervals. Okay, that's why most of the companies nowadays are organizing training session, are organizing recreational activities for the employees, like Google company, Microsoft company, or if you take Tata, Reliance. What happens? Worker feel connected to the company organization. Okay, and the productivity gets enhanced. So it's very very important to study fatigue. Okay, after how many hours workers are feeling tired. Okay, fatigue, physical or mental, has an adverse effect on the workers' health and efficiency. If the workers are working for a longer period of time, what happens? There is a reduction in their health or efficiency. After a certain period of time, they lose the productivity or efficiency. So it's important for factory manager for getting quality outcome, to give them proper rest interval. Okay, or the environment which is harmonious, and some recreational activity should be given to them. Fatigue study helps in reducing fatigue among the workers. Fatigue is generally caused by long working hours. Very important cause of work Fatigue is long working hours without rest, pause, repetitive operation. See, if I'm doing same task again and again, okay, if for example if worker is cutting the wood for making chairs, he is doing that same work for 14 hours, 15 hours, what happened? He get exhausted. Okay, so he need rest. So that comes in fatigue study. Excessive specialization and poor working condition. See, if workers are not given a good condition, if they are given poor condition, there is no, I would say, ventilation or not given proper facilities, they feel fatigue. So to reduce fatigue, workers should be given a good working environment. If they are working in hazardous environment, they should be given safety equipments. The purpose of fatigue study is to maintain the operation and efficiency of the workers. It's very important. Fatigue study focuses on the efficiency of the workers. Okay, to enhance the efficiency of workers, they should be given proper rest interval. Now, motion study. This is the last one. Motion study refers to in-depth study of the movements. Motion refers to movements, okay, of a worker while doing a task. F.W. Taylor said it's important to analyze or to watch the movements of the worker, okay, while he's performing the job, okay, like lifting, putting objects, sitting, changing position, to differentiate between productive and unproductive. He said it's very important for factory manager to differentiate between productive and unproductive moments. Productive moments, the moments which are contributing towards production of goods or services. Unproductive, which are not contributing towards production of goods or service. Okay, to design suitable equipments and machine to eliminate. See what happens many a time, okay, factory is designed or layout is designed such a way where there is minimum, I would say, unproductive moments. This factory or layout is designed in such a way where equipments or machines are kept in systematic order, where there is reduction in unproductive moments of the worker. So what will happen? That is proper motion study. Okay, Taylor recognized 3 types of movements that takes place in motion study. Motions which are productive, okay, which are contributing towards production of goods. Motion which are unproductive, which are not contributing towards production of goods. Motion which are incidental, okay. Now, the object of motion study is to eliminate unproductive moments in doing a task to achieve efficiency, reduce the time. See what happens if the workers are doing unproductive moments. What will happen? They will be require more time for converting drawing to finish, and indirectly they will feel more fatigue. Okay, so to reduce the fatigue and reduce the time period required for converting drawing to finish, it's important to do motion study. Okay, motion study eliminates fatigue as well as the time. Okay, for this Taylor used stopwatch